It is impossible to talk about martial arts movies and not mention Jet Li, one of the most prominent actors in this field with a filmography of more than 50 movies. For decades, he was the face of martial art films, but since 2010, his appearances in movies began to slow down. It has gotten to the point that we no longer see him on the big screen. How is it that one of the most famous action stars goes from being on top of the world to a stranger in just a few years? Today, we're going to take a look at the reason why Jet Li has disappeared from the spotlight. Jet Li, or Li Lianji, was born on April 26, 1963. At a young age, he showed much talent in the art of fighting, becoming an unbeaten champion in Wushu, a Chinese martial art. In 1980, he began his career as an actor, working on several films in his country, China. But it wasn't until 1998 that he got his big break in becoming a Hollywood star when he was cast as the main villain in the action comedy sequel, Lethal Weapon 4. After the success of this film, his star began to rise, with no sign of stopping. He would eventually become one of the most recognizable action heroes in history. But his luck began to change in 2014 when he and his family were vacationing at the Maldives Islands. During their vacation, a tsunami rushed the island. A strong current of water dragged one of Jet Li's children out to sea, but thanks to his quick reaction, he was able to save his child. In the following days after the disaster, Jet Li devoted his time in the reconstruction of the island. Years have passed, and Li's screen appearances had slowed down. In his last few movies, Li hardly fought at all. Maybe this is all because Li is getting older, but sadly, this is not quite the case. Before rumors started to spread, Jet Li confessed that he was suffering from hypothyroidism. This illness accelerates the body's metabolism, affecting his weight and training. Though others claim that he is suffering from another disease and that he wishes not to disclose it, there have been large lapses of time where the actor is nowhere to be found. When he does show up to press events, his appearance is shockingly different than just a few years ago. His final movies were filmed in Asia, since he does not want to work in Hollywood movies anymore. His last Hollywood movie appearance was in the film The Expendables 3. Meanwhile, rumors continue that Jet Li is suffering from a terminal illness. As said before, every time he makes a public appearance, he would look more worn down, enforcing these rumors. Some people say that it is just him getting older, but just look at the older international action star Jackie Chan. Chan is 9 years older than Li, and he is still active in movies, doing stunts at over 60 years old. Regardless of Li suffering from a terminal disease and ends up retiring from film altogether, one thing is certain: he will forever be remembered as one of the best martial artists in modern cinema by the public and his fans. Tell me what you think about Jet Li no longer making movies. What other actors do you think is due for retirement, and why? Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember, assume nothing and question everything.